And how's it, guys and girls, me Dunk, welcome to my channel, and yet again we are here to play the DDLC, in time to be an epic hero. So, let's go. It's already Sunday. I was keeping an eye on Sayuri for the entire week, and so far she's doing fine. We spoke a lot. Today she's coming to my house. We need to finish posters before the festival. After a quick breakfast, I hear a ring on the front door. Without delay, I open the door. Hey, yes, Sayuri. Are you ready to finish those posters? Of course. Great, so can I come in or will we stay outside? Yeah, sure, come in. Well, you still didn't tell me what you want to add to those posters and how many of them should we make. Yeah, so you'll find out later. I don't want to ruin the surprise. Surprise, huh? What do you mean by surprise? There is no surprise in doing posters. That would be ridiculous. Yeah. You are full of sunshine again. That's good. Spending time and talking with you helped. I'm talking a lot, Sayuri. Okay. It's all cool. I'm just joking. A little bit. I haven't seen you joking for quite a while now. How so? Was making jokes even in this week. Yeah, well, never mind. Shall we start? Yeah, let's go. Yeah. So, boss, what should we do first? Boss, huh? Like big boss? I'm sorry. Bad joke. I missed the old you. So, jokes aside, I brought some posters with me. We made them with Monica. And on that day when I got this. So, pointed at the bump on her forehead. Yeah, I remember. It was our adventure. Monica said they should look like this, but I plan to improve them a little bit. So I'll give you one poster and you will wait, what? And so I'll give you one poster and you will rest. Wait, what? Why will we rest? I will be improving them, Sayuri. Yes? Can't they just stay as they are? It's a lot to do for one day. Well, maybe you're right. What about improving just a few of them? A few of them? Yeah, we could put them near the stage. That's a good idea. It has to be. If even you are approving it. Very funny, Sayuri. After a few hours, all posters were ready for the festival. Sayuri added some upgrades to a few of them. She bought some LED-lighted letters. We made a glowing text out of them. Yeah. So we have done a pretty good job. Yes, we have. Wanna do something fun? I thought you considered this fun, but we already finished it. So it's not fun anymore. So what do you have in mind? Well, remember how we used to play video games together? I remember I tried to teach you how to play. I remember you were excited about it. You said that you will be a professional player, but you dropped the games a week later. So I thought this time will be different. Meanie. Don't make me feel guilty about it. I had a lot to do. Except dealing with the other person still over the head. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have mentioned this. Sorry, it's still sad. I feel bad for making her feel like this. Are you an asshole, Fu? Looks like she tried hard to forget her problem and I just reminded her about it. Sorry, come here. I want to comfort her the only way I can, so I embrace her. So here, it's okay. I will help you not think about this, like last time. Yeah, you are sacrificing a lot of time to help me, and I still think that I am not worth any of your efforts. Why everything can't be the way it always was? I tried to forget about it, tried to be the old Sayuri for you, but I can't keep this up anymore. But I thought I helped you. I thought that your depression was gone. It was never gone. I just tried harder, just like you did. But in the end, there is no way I can just escape from it. Yeah, I must face it. We? Yes, together. Like we should. I'm not leaving you. I'm so sorry. I wasn't strong enough to beat those voices in my head. Wasn't strong enough to remain my cheerful self for you. Wasn't strong enough to even protect you from hurt. It didn't hurt me. Your depression does. And it will keep hurting me until I won't cure it. Until I won't cure you of it. You are so silly. We hug each other in silence for a while. Then she slowly releases me. I do the same. Sorry, can you do something for me? Sure. Promise me that you will be straight with me. No matter about what, don't lie to me anymore. Don't pretend. Don't hide anything from me. Because... Because you mean the world to me. There is no Luke without Sayuri. So you are Shepard and I am Vicarian. What? Nothing, just a bad joke. I am sorry. Never mind. So you mean that for you? You mean that? Yes, I love you, Sayuri. I always did. Never wanted anyone else. I was just not brave enough to tell you. I am sorry. You are sorry? You did nothing to be sorry for. What about you? Do you love me? Sayuri rushed out of the room. Sayuri, wait. Sayuri. She's not fast enough to run away, so I caught her outside of my house. Sayuri, let me go. No, Sayuri, I can't let you go. I can't let you deal with so many emotions alone. You can't understand it, can you? I love you too, but I am not worth to being your girlfriend. Yeah, here we go again. You need someone better than me. Can give you only pain. I have nothing else within me. Sir, please. I suddenly Sayuri wraps her arms tightly around me. I need to say goodbye. Why? You are not leaving, Sayuri. I hold her in my arms and pull her closer, not letting you leave. You have a reason to live. More than one. I love you. I want to be with you forever. Me too. But I can't. I feel Sayuri's grip around me weaken a little bit. I am trying to focus only on your voice. Sayuri. I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me, but why? Well, even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all. It's okay, Sayuri. I am here with you. Don't hurt yourself, please. I don't want my nightmare to become reality. What do you mean? I told you yesterday I had a nightmare. 2 days ago, I saw you hanging from the ceiling, dead with a rope around your neck. Can't let that happen. If you will do that, I won't let you down. Sayuri and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? They're saying. I don't want to think about those things, you know. I want everything to be the same as it always has been, even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Sayuri gazed at me once more, smiling sadly. Even if I get really sad, you will be there for me, right? Of course. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayuri? Oh no, I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me that you love me, but that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I watch you leave, but I can't stop the feeling that things went wrong. I'm going after her. I'll follow her carefully so she won't see me. Yeah. It's funny though that our houses are so similar. I guess I never really looked at it this way. If also you're inside our house, I whispered to myself. She went upstairs, to her room, just like in my nightmare. Gotta hurry. I hurried to her room. I see Sayuri standing on a chair, rope around her neck. Sayuri, stop. Why did you follow me? Hey, Lucky. I know it's kinda bad moments, but Sayuri? Well, you see what she's doing. She's been fighting her depression bravely, but your confession was too much for her. You must talk her out of it. You are her only chance. If you fail, however, I guess you know what will happen. You will see a bad ending game over screen. I'll rewind time so you will be able to try again. Good luck. Sorry, can't do this, please. I know I will hurt you. But I can't anymore. I was doing whatever I could to endure, but looks like I can only get rid of those voices and rain clouds if I die here. No, I don't agree. You are a really strong person. You endured those voices for 18 years. I would never be able to hold out for this long. I really don't want to do this, but I have no choice. You have a choice. Everybody has a choice. Sayuri, if you kill yourself today, the voices will win. They will achieve their goal, to make you weak, to make you fall. Do you want them to be succeeded? Because Sayuri, I knew you would. Because Sayuri, I knew, would never allow this to happen. She would never allow anything to change her, to beat her. I know you are right, but it doesn't help me in any way. It's all I can do. I am worthless. I don't know why would you, of all people, waste your time on me. I am not wasting time. I would be if I would just have fun ignoring what's happening to you. That would be a waste of time. I don't need to be cared for. You should know that by now. I know that you are not allowing anyone to help you. You are just a human. Humans can solve all problems that one can have. You can't suppress your feelings, you need to share them with someone. Express them. That way the voices will be weakened each time. I think it's at least worth a try. What about you? You might be right, but isn't it too late right now? I mean, I am inches away from my death. It's all up to you to find out. Siri thinks silently for a while. She unties a knot on her neck and jumps on the floor. Congratulations, Siri. You are my hero. Love you. Love you too. Hey, is it over? Yeah, it's over. We did it. Siri starts to cry. Sayuri? It's okay. I'm here with you. I feel so weird. I feel safe. For the first time. I feel really safe. We did it, boys! Another safe ending, I believe. I don't know. We thought about that on that Yuri's road, but still, meh. Not this one that we ended, but the other game, The Fallen Angel. We thought we'd done it, but still, I believe this one ended up good. But if that Scott appears again on the next one, I'll punch him in the face. Okay, I feel really safe. You made the voice stop. I don't hear any of them now. Complete silence. Love you, girl. Love you too, boy. Very funny. I already called the ambulance on my way here. Why? They need to examine you. But don't worry, I'll be there with you, Sayuri. Sayuri passed out on my shoulder. Yeah, I put her on her bed. Fortunately, she's breathing. An ambulance takes us to the hospital. Doctors are performing some kind of surgery on a medical procedure. They didn't tell me about it. I have no other choice but wait. Sir, wake up. I am sorry, Doc. You must have fallen asleep. It's okay. We finished the procedure. Was it something serious? To be honest, yes. She was starved. Starved? How she had no symptoms of starvation? Well, the starvation wasn't that serious. That was just the reason she passed out. Then, what's the serious matter, though? That's what we asked. There were more to it. The rope inflicted serious damage on her neck. It was really tight. But she's okay now? Yes, she's sleeping. She deserved it after all that happened. Those rope marks, she tried to hang herself, right? Yes. You saved her? You can say that, Doc. I admire you, son. She won't be able to live for a few days. We need to keep her for observation. Go in if you want. Just don't wake her up. Yes, sir. Naruto stuff again. Yada yada. I believe this is from Naruto, I don't know, because of the designs and stuff. Well, there she is, sweet Sayuri, sleeping. I start to whisper. Hi Sayuri, you are safe now. The voices won't come back. I will make sure of that. I'll be attending with you to sessions of psychologists. She will help you get over trauma. You will need to visit her only a few times though. Doctor said you won't be able to live for a few days, so I will try my best to delay the festival. Wish me luck. Now rest. I'll visit soon. I love you. Did I fall asleep? Must hurry, the festival may have already started. There are so many people here already, I must find Monica. Into the classroom, everyone is already here. Look, you finally showed up. Now we need to wait for Sayuri and Scott, and we may begin. She won't come here. How so? What happened, Sayuri? She's lying in the hospital. What happened? Has it anything to do with her depression? Yeah, she almost hanged herself. Unfortunately, I talked her out of it. Scott was there too, manipulating her. After I saved her, though, he vanished. I wanted to delay the festival since it's really important for her. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't think there is anything we can do to stop the festival. People are here already, waiting for our poetry performance. Excuse me for a second. Without thinking, I step on the stage. Yeah, we already know what's going on. Listen, everyone. Wait. Yeah. Why? Give me a fucking break. Listen, everyone. I know you came here for the poetry performance, but we have to disappoint you. We can't just do it when our Clomel lies in the hospital. This event was important for her too. And it won't be the same without her. We will try to stage our performance in the next week. Thanks for listening and understanding. I look at those people, but instead of disappointment on their faces, I see sadness. They start to applaud me all of a sudden. Then they start leaving. That was awesome. I'll try to get the principal's permission to rearrange our event in the next week. Good luck. Not bad, not bad. You are almost as good as I am at this, but you were afraid of public speeches before, so it's not like you weren't too. So it's unfair for you to count that. Maybe you're right. How it went? What? This whole situation with Sayuri. I won't lie, it's been rough. I was so scared. She was literally one step from death, standing on the chair rope around her neck. It was a nightmare. By the way, I heard, Monica, that you had a nightmare recently. One in which you saw her hanging from the ceiling. That must have been an horrible view. Yeah, it was. But wait a minute, I never told Monica about my nightmare. You must have. Otherwise, how would she know about it? I don't know. It's not like Sayuri would tell her. Weird. I will have to talk with her about that. Good idea. I am pretty curious myself. Natsuki suddenly looks away, consumed by her own thoughts. I noticed some weird scar on her neck as she did so. I wonder what happened to her. Should I ask about it? Yes. Natsuki? Huh. What's this scar on your neck? It seems pretty fresh. I'm serious. It's nothing, don't worry about it. Did you at least clean it? No. Monica, what happened? Can you clean the wound on Natsuki's neck? The wound? Ah, I see. You can count on me. Come on, Natsuki. Wait a moment. What's wrong, Natsuki? Poor Sayuri, she must be pretty down right now. With all the guilt. Guilt? Yeah, that you saw her in such state. That you risked your life to save her. Go back to the hospital. Keep her company. She needs it. Okay, Natsuki, I will. One more thing. Can you apologize, Monica and Yuri, for me? You know, for leaving so suddenly. Sure. Now you're dismissed. Let's go. I returned to the hospital. Hey, where's Scott? I don't know. Yesterday he just vanished. I hope you won't see them again. Yeah. That was a festival. I tried to delay it, but they didn't listen to you. Looks like I'm the only stupid one enough to listen to you. I was late, but maybe at least we will delay our performance. What about the posters we made? I called Natsuki to get them yesterday. How are you feeling? Much better, thanks to you. Didn't do much, it's all you're doing. No, I nearly killed myself, because I wasn't stronger enough. You talked me out of it. You should become a politician, and I would be your boss. I would direct you from behind the scenes. Very funny, Sari. Also you, operating behind the scenes. I love you, me. Me too. Can I ask you something, Sari? Of course. How did your depression start? Oh, you don't have to answer if you don't want to. It's fine, I guess. You deserve to know. We hadn't stayed in touch for the last year. I don't know why, but it felt like something important inside of me was missing, so I tried to find someone new, a new friend. You had friends here. Monica, Yuri, and Natsuki were all your friends. They are, but I met them around 3 months ago. Met Monica first, then Yuri and then Natsuki joined our club. But before I met them, I wanted to have a friend because you left me for no reason. It's not like that, Yuri. I was really busy and... Hey, I'm not mad at you, not more. No need to explain yourself to me. I've met that one guy named Tony. He was my classmate, pretty quiet and sad one. I tried to cheer him up. On many occasions, and... One day he came to me and confessed that I am the only person in that class that cared about him. Sad. Feel bad for him. What happened to him? Suddenly Sayuri starts crying. Sayuri, and everything's okay. I shouldn't have asked. He's dead. And it's all my fault. What happened? I tried to take him on adventures. I wanted to have fun with him like I did with you. But I went too hard on him. One night we went on a date together. Neither of us had been on a date before. We went to a pizzeria. We didn't do much and still I had a great time and I am sure he had too. After we left, Tommy realized that he left his wallet inside. I told him that I will wait for him here. But just as he left, something bad happened. Something bad? Someone dragged me into the hallway. He had his fat hand on my mouth, so I couldn't scream for help. I was terrified. And what happened later? Tony, he noticed that. He came to help me, managed to free me from the attacker's grasp. But they ended up fighting. He told me to run, but I couldn't move. I wanted to help him, but I just couldn't. I just stood there, blindly watching what was happening. Tony had put up a good fight, but ultimately he was no match for that thug. Suddenly I heard a gunshot, and then I saw Tony, in a pool of blood. I started running in panic. Unfortunately I bumped into a police officer who was on his way to check out the gunshot. He arrested the man, and I approached Tony, who was still barely alive. Before he died, he kissed me for a goodbye. He died in my hands, and I made it out alive. It was all my fault. If I had called the police or helped him, he would still be alive. Guilt was too much for me. Later I developed that depression. And it was getting worse and worse. But fortunately you saved me from ending all of this. I'm so sorry, Sayuri. I hope that won't trigger your depression again. I want to assure you that it was never your fault. You're just a human, just like the rest of us. Fear is natural too. Tony saved your life that day. He died a hero. You think he would appreciate this? That his sacrifice is wasted. Wasted? Well, you weren't enjoying life he gave you. You were consumed with guilt and depression. I see, but now I will fix it. I'm gonna honor his sacrifice. Good girl. Thanks. For what? For listening. You're welcome, sweetie. Sweetie, you've never called me sweetie. Yeah, kinda like that. Anyway, too bad. You can't leave the hospital. Yeah, we will have to catch up with our adventures together. You know it, I'll get so bored here. Don't worry, I'll keep you company. Look what I brought with me. I take out a bottle of apple juice. Thirsty? Wow, you bought me an apple juice. Aren't you a sweetheart? Well, I might be, but only yours. Haha, that's cute. I have my own sweetheart. I expect that you will be bored here, so I brought also this with me. Take out the gaming console. You thought of everything, huh? In fact, I was already crawling walls here. Like I said earlier, so boring. And now we can play together. I will plug it to your TV. But not full HD, but we should manage. It's not full HD, but we should manage. Hahaha. There you go. Hi there. Oh, maybe I should come later. Monica, so good to see you here. Wanna play with us? I don't think that I have 3 pads here. Wait, I'll go out for a second. What's that? In-game time stopped. Game added to the game added. Oh, gamepad added. Gamepad added. Extend plays. Oh. I'm back. Suddenly Monica came back with 3 gamepads. Monica, from where did you get those pads? Found them? Just kidding. I had them with me outside. Wow, you can actually make a good joke. Yeah. Yes. I'm impressed. You say that my jokes are bad? Well, kinda. What do you mean by kinda? Don't get offended, Monica, but your jokes aren't bad. See? They are just understandable only for you. Oh, Monica, I wish you could see your face now. No comment. Maybe we should just... Hey, don't say a word. Adult women are dealing with their feelings here. Very funny, Nasky. Surely wouldn't want to miss it. Glad you could join us. That was Monica's idea. She wanted us to visit Sayuri together. Now let's just stay silent and listen. We are just joking, right, Sayuri? No. Is that so? Yeah. Hey, what's up? Have you any fighting game on your console? I might have one. Great. I challenge you, Sayuri. Whoever wins becomes the queen of the jokes. And the president of the club? Well, that should be interesting. Deal. Okay. Who do you think will win? Sayuri. Sorry, Monica, but I won. So it's not a big deal. Monica looks real down. Monica, don't be sad. Oh, I just lost everything that matters to me. You still have us, and as at the present, I'll for sure use a lot of experience and help. So I'll be vice president now. Looks like it. Okay, so we need to speak alone for a moment. Sure, Monica, but let me say one more thing. Thanks for choosing me, sweetheart. Now you will keep calling me that. You are my sweetheart after all. You said it yourself. Yeah. Anyone know why Monica wanted to talk with Sayuri in private? No idea, but I think you should trust her. Like this, Monica lost and Sayuri is the vice president. Is the president now. They might be arguing, or was. Maybe I will listen? Good idea, but don't do it for too long. Put my ears close to the door. You understand, Sayuri? I know it might be too much for you. I'm trying to understand. I can't believe that you knew this for so long and still reminded yourself. I had no choice. It's a curse I don't want anyone else to bear. I will transfer the club president status now. You ready? As ready as I can be. Good. First of all, don't think we are alone here. Ah! What happened? I don't know. You were knocked away from the door. My head. What did you hurt? I heard... Wait. I don't remember what I heard. How is that possible? At this moment, Monica invites us back to the room. It's not good to listen to someone else's conversation, but I still think that you know what we were talking about, what Monica did earlier. Well, I know now. Don't know what you're talking about, Sayuri. Don't worry, you don't have to know. But I won't be any different as a president of the Leisure Club. Same as Monica. Yes, I took care of everything. Okie dokie. So, maybe we'll make a good use of those additional pads Monica brought with her. You bet. And this was it? Not yet. 5 days later. Wakey, Sayuri. I'm getting you out of here today. Morning. Will you walk me to my house? You crazy? Of course not. You will let your girlfriend go alone. No? Guess more. Okay, I give up. I'm taking you to my house. No way I'll let you live in this house again. But what will we do when my parents will get home? We'll visit them, and I will speak with them. I will explain the situation to them. Okay, let's go. Here we are. Welcome home. Thanks. But you didn't think of one extra detail? Which is, you have no guest rooms. The only free room you have right now is your parents' room. And I couldn't just leave it there. Not after the argument you had with your parents a while ago. So you have any ideas? I don't know. Wait, I might have one. But I'm pretty sure you won't like it. Won't know until you tell me. I already know where this is getting to. We could sleep together in your bed. What, Siri? No way. I don't like this either, but we have no other choice. Yes, you're right. Don't worry. We'll just be sleeping next to each other on your big bed. Nothing we hadn't done before. Please don't tell me you remember those years too. Of course I do. We were hiding from our parents and we slept in one old bed in your basement. One of the best adventures we ever had together. Sayuri, what's up? Now you have a choice. Do you want to marry her? Okay, just remember, you can only marry one of us. No, I know who I have to do this with. Cannot be with Sayuri. For as much as I wanted to, it cannot be with her. Otherwise it would be ridiculous, don't you think? Yes, indeed. I'm happy that you are my girlfriend. I hope we will remain couple forever. We probably won't go to the same college right now, right, Luigi? But let's hope we will still be able to live together. There is always hope. So let's enjoy our time together for as long as we can. Yay, love you. Me too. We kiss passionately. You did it. You saved Sayuri. You will live together as long as you can as a couple. Congratulations. Thank you for helping me out through this. We saved 2 girls already. 2 more are left. Scott will be still trying to stop you from saving them. But we will take him down too. See you soon. That means I can beat the shit out of him. I hope that means I can beat the shit out of them. Because I want to beat the shit out of him. It will be amazing. Okay, I will start a new road. It will be Natsuki, of course, so let's go. I'll leave Monica for the last because I wanted to make it the hardest. Hi again, it's time to save another one of us, isn't it? I'm sure you're gonna do just fine. Scott will be causing trouble. He won't show up until tomorrow though. We need to watch out for him. You already helped Sayuri, that's really big bonus for us. You already helped Yuri, that's a real big bonus for us. Good luck, I believe in you. You want to skip day 1? Yes, please. With that, the 2 of us depart to the club from the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls, Sayuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. I really want to impress those girls. I just need to pick one. There is no point in improvising. Yeah. You already know what will be my choice. Not that I don't like Monica. It's especially because I like her that we'll leave her for last. Because I have a thing in my head telling me that Monica will be the biggest and the hardest one. So let's do Natsuki now. It will be average and then hardcore. We already did normal, Yuri. No, we made easy, Yuri. Normal. Now that was Sayuri. Average, that will be Natsuki. And hardcore, that will be Monica. So let's do average now. Natsuki. Maybe she seems a little tsundere, but she's cute and brave. She's got a temper too. Yes, indeed. She has a temper that I would not like to hear. But it looks like she keeps some emotions hidden from me. Something that she feels to me. No idea what it is though. I guess it's time to find out. I can try to impress her with my poem for tomorrow. It's gonna be a long night. Let's do the first day. Scott will appear, I know. Ah, I hate that guy. I hate him with whole cells in my human being. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Leisure Club. I was the last one to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive head first in the Leisure Club. In literature, when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like it deserves any slack. Don't start it, Tsundere. Sarah told me you didn't even wanted to join clubs this year, and last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keep her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Sweetly defeated Monica Natsuki plops back into her seat. Why am I always saying Monica? That's not fair. Don't worry, guys. He always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking and cleaning my room. How dependable. Sir, that's because your room is just so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Yeah, by boiling water. How? I don't have a fucking idea. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. How come you and Luki can become good friends too? Sayuri. Hmm? As usual, Sayuri seems too oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayuri. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind, Sayuri made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, dear, I wasn't thinking. Guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So, any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It will make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Wait a bit. I don't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. Enthusiastically take the book. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Hey, look, I forgot to tell you, a new member should visit here today. Ah, there it is. Monk looks at the person adjacent to the classroom. And it's a guy. Hi, Scott, it's good to see you here. Well, I couldn't resist coming here since you asked me so nicely to join. Yeah. No, this guy's not important. Scott, did you write one? Yeah, sure, and yeah. Keep going. I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sick from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs her hand. Wait a minute. Suddenly I see Scott talking to Natsuki. So you find it? Freaking Monica. Yeah. See, it's your problem. Don't have any problem with you. You are the one who can't stick to his own business. Maybe I was interested in spending time with Natsuki too. You don't say. What did you say? You said that I was here first and you were looking for a fight here. This guy really pissed me off. I won't stop. If I won't stop him, he will snatch Natsuki from me. I won't fight, because there will be a shit fight. I'm not going anywhere. You don't like it? You can always tell on. Come on. Oh, tough guy. Hey, can you guys stop it? Scott, I can really do later. Why choose him? Because I need to talk to him. Fine. It isn't over yet. Sorry, Natsuki, didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. Hey, it's okay. It's just I'm not used to guys fighting over me. But that's not like that. So how do you call it? You interrupt us just like that. Can you stop talking about this? You are feeling guilty. I'm not. Okay, I'll drop it. See you are not in the mood. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack and various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack. There it is. Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. I'll fucking hand that guy's life. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest. Yeah, much better. Seeing a box set with one of the book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world. I know that feel. Get a closer look at the box that she's admiring. Firefight Girls? It's a series I've never heard of my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's just simply terrible. If you're gonna judge, you can do it through the glass on that door. She points at the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging or anything. I didn't even say anything. It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing. Consider this a lesson straight from Religion Club. Don't judge a book by its cover. That's lame. In fact, Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Perfect Girls from the box. I'm gonna show you exactly why. She shoves the book right into my hands. Stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe. Don't just stand there. What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? Take my seat. Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that. Eh? Why's that? Guess it's easier to be close together like this. Don't just say that. You'll make me feel weird about it. Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. So, not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. This is what I wanted, right? I opened the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin than I am. How long has it been since I've read the beginning? You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then? I hope not. Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Yeah, you're paying attention? I am, but nothing really happened yet, so I can't talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kind of grew out of these, since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to wake up for the lack of plot. So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot? Well, obviously. You think I would enjoy something that didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is about simple things, like there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with the guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you to get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining, but later on, there's all kind of drama. Like when they all get into the backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There are so many touching parts. Is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you. Hehehe. Hey, wait, what's that supposed to mean? What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. It just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power. Good save. This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but there a lot of baking in this manga. Well, Natsuki pauses for a moment as she doesn't want to admit something. Yeah, why does that matter? Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't. I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right? That's just a coincidence. It just happened to get in baking around the same time I got this manga. Like I would ever get into anything because it's in a manga. I feel bad for everyone that impressionable. Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. And still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it. So, who am I to judge? We read on for a few more minutes. We finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't bothering for you? It's not, even though you're just watching me read? Well, I'm fine with that. If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I'm always excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? You don't? That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know. What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends? Could you not rub it in? Jeez. Sorry. Like I could ever get my friends to read this. Yeah. They just think manga is for kids. Yeah, they think JoJo is not an anime. Well, they think JoJo is not an anime that should be watched by older people and by small people and stuff, but it is. It's a nice anime. Also, they say that JoJo sucks. The ones who say that should be burning in hell. JoJo is amazing because that people say, oh, JoJo sucks, and then they watch animes that actually suck. Like Yosuga no Sora. That shit sucks. But still, let's keep going. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, hey, still haven't grown out of that yet? That makes me want to punch them in the face. Ugh, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitated toward the losers over the time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Yeah, that's pretty accurate. Wait, which part? I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it on my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. Can't even think about it. Sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up now. But at the very least, it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica was kind of a jerk about it. Ugh, just can't win now, can I? Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it. Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right? So? Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what? Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly Natsuki starts laughing. I totally forgot that happens. Natsuki puts a finger on one of the panels. Minori is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's so unlucky. Yeah. But it gets especially bad when, I shouldn't be talking about that yet. No spoilers. You just finished the chapter. Natsuki's voice sparkles with excitement. It's a stark contrast with her usual bossy tone, but if she's not used to sharing her favorite manga with friends, I can understand why. It's hard to express in words the feeling you can get from when connecting with someone like that. And being able to provide that to Natsuki, for whom it's a rare experience, the thought makes me smile a little myself. Okay everyone, are you all ready with today's poems? Oh, come on, could your timing be any worse? Sorry, I just need to make sure we have enough time, though you look pretty cozy over there. Natsuki suddenly noticed how close she's gotten to me. She at least lies herself a good 12 inches away from me. Alright, guess I'll stop here for now. Close the book and hand it towards Natsuki. You're just giving it back? Don't you wanna know what happens next? Yeah, but... Monica just said, don't be dumb. Just take it home with you. Is that really right? I say that mostly because I really didn't plan on using my spare time to read this. Well, of course, it would take forever to finish if you didn't take it home. Just finish that one before tomorrow so we can start the next one. And if it gets banked, I'll kill you. By tomorrow. I only got part way through the volume so far. I might play games today a lot less if I try to get through this, but I suppose that's a necessary sacrifice in exchange for seeing Natsuki's enthusiastic face. I think I really like her, and I want to be together with her. Alright then, stand up. I return to where I put my stuff and carefully slip the book into my bag. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? You can wait. Siri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Siri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition book. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. Scott is also pulling out his poem. I do the same myself. Natsuki. I told Natsuki I was interested in her poems yesterday. It's probably only fair if I shared mine with her first. Okay, well, let's start with the things I don't like. First of all, Natsuki rereads my poem. Never mind, I don't feel like giving you my opinion. Then what's the point in sharing in the first place? I wrote this when I could have been doing other things. In fact, I remember how I said I wanted to read your poems. That's what I had in mind when writing this. I want to help you feel comfortable enough to share yours, like Monica said. Well, I would be more comfortable sharing my poem if yours was really bad. You were supposed to show me some dumb poem and make me go like, well, it's not that great, but let me show you what real literature looks like. And now you ruined it. I hope you're happy. So in other words, you're saying that you liked it. Natsuki retorts get caught in her throat. You don't understand anything, do you? I already told you that. You don't have to go announcing it to the world like you're all self-important. Pretty sure you never actually said that. I said that mostly to myself. Natsuki must really secretly like me or something. Guess it's a win that she liked my poem. In any case, you still need to show me yours, right? Well, this is going nicely as planned. Yeah, fine I guess, but only because Monica will make me if I don't. Yes, we already know this is of art. Yeah, I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of the poem for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly, like when it's easy to read. But it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand, but the other nice thing about it, about simple writing, is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in that last line. So you did? Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, right? I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Hey, what's up, Natsuki? Thanks. What for? For reading manga today with me. Ah, so you enjoyed it after all. No, I just wanted to be nice. Hey, Natsuki, I also enjoyed it. You don't need to be ashamed just because you enjoyed sharing your favorite manga. Guess you're right, but tomorrow I'm reading with Scott. Need to clean up the mess we left, so no one would get suspicious. Sure, say that, but do I really want to leave her to Scott tomorrow? Nope. Not slightly want to do that. I don't even slightly want to do that. Not in my worst nightmares I would do that shit. So, Sayuri. This is a good poem. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who will be writing poems in his spare time? Guess you're right. That's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Yeah, well, there could be an option of not writing one, but still. I'm really happy that you wrote one. It just reminds me how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course, I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See, it's like I said before. Deep down you're not selfish at all, you know, trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's a part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that. Yay, now you'll read my poem too, right? I think so. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, you'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, yeah, we already know this poem, Sayuri. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. Wait a bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. We mean? Okay, wait. Ugh. Do we mean? I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. Didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I spit it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast, even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I got all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica is the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Yuri. Yuri says at the poem. A minute passes more than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh, sorry. I forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself. I'm not, I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay, this is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah, why do you ask? Just making sure. Guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. Did I just raise my voice? I'm so sorry. Your reporters were facing their hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we really haven't gotten anywhere. It might take a while to get used to new people. It's fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, it's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from the topic matter and they form fit of the two together. The end result is that both of the styles and the expressiveness are weakened. You could put it that way. Once you refine a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else gives you a valuable feedback. Natsu can be a little beast though. Beast? How? Well, never mind, I shouldn't be talking about other people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read yours now? Please do, I would love to share the thought process behind it. Yuri smiles grimly as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Well, this part I can skip. Oh, skip. Don't like to reread the same stuff. Just read Natsuki stuff because, well, it's new and it's from a rote. Monica will probably say something about my fight with Mr. Scott, so yeah. Hey, having a good time so far? Ah, yeah, good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if I ever get associations for the club, like new activities and stuff, yeah, I know, of course I'll be afraid to bring things up, yeah. Anyway, I want to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Let's go. Ryan's a lot cuter than I expected. Oh jeez. No. It kind of makes me think of something Natsuki would write, and she's a good writer too, so take that as a compliment. To say so. Yep. By the way, by any chance, have you read anything by Shel Silverstein? Maybe a long time ago. He's famous for telling all kinds of stories in just a few words. His poems can be funny, endearing, or even sad. And sometimes they're only a few lines long. They might even feel like they're written for kids, but if you think about them, they can express views of the world that would apply to anybody. I see, so you're saying that Natsuki is kind of like that. Sort of. Maybe she's not an expert, but you probably won't find much filler in her poems. They might be easy to write, but they are super challenging to get the meaning through. So I can see why it would be your kind of poem to explore. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kind of styles, but I'll always help you to find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, let's go with that. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Yeah, this part we already know. By the way, yeah, you mean Scott and Natsuki, yeah. You shouldn't have started that fight with Scott. He was first with Natsuki and you just scared him away. Still, I think your efforts paid off after all. What do you mean? Well, you read that manga with Natsuki, didn't you? I did, so enjoy it. But be careful, I won't be that tolerant into you breaking a fight with Scott anymore. If you won't get along, I will have to kick both of you out of the club. And you don't want that, do you? Of course not, Monica. Do I really need to answer that? Really? I will try not to argue with Scott anymore. That's great. You must understand that you aren't the only male player in this arena anymore. What? Ah, never mind. Anyway, here's Monica writing tip of the day. Yeah, you already know this. Ugh, here we go. Scott reads my poem. I had to say that gently. If you don't like it, just say it. Okay, so I do not like it. For me, it's crap. Not worth it for a leisure club. By the way, you got lucky today, but tomorrow I should just tell you to stay away from Natsuki and me. But I think you already know that. After all, Monica can kick us out of the club. But if I will convince her that I only act in self-defense, then she will only kick you out. You won't get away with this all. Like you have anything to say about that? Natsuki is mine, you loser. I'll deal with it. Anyway, guess I should show you my poem now. It's probably hardly worth calling a poem. You will see. So, hell of a headache. What happened? What's the matter? You can't speak? He did show me an... His poem was real nicely written, Nana. Yeah, I'll roll well know this. Yada. Phew, guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities, even if they're just being nice. There's no way my poems can stand up this. This is Literature Club after all. Everyone except Scott, who was so just rude. But screw him. I still have a headache after talking to him. Maybe I should just go home? No, this way he'll win. Won't let something like that take me down. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes lay on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper. Yeah. We already know what's going on. Yes, I know. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Yeah. Let's go. How did I get right into this situation in the first place? Not like I have anything to about writing. But whoever I agree, they'll think more highly of me. So of course that's going to be... excuse me. Oh yeah, he has to get into everything. Looks like we'll learn that today, and small criticism can lead to something pretty heated. Glanced over my shoulder, Sayuri is nodding vigorously. Yeah, so you don't need to feel threatened. You're a great writer. Natsuki voice gets caught in surprise. Thanks for noticing. She finally mutters that barely audible. Yuri. He looks at me dejectedly, with a face that I can't help but feel bad for her as well. I'm sure that Natsuki didn't meant everything she said, so you do not need to feel threatened either. Well, if you say so, thanks. Also, don't listen to Scott, you're so wrong. Okay, I am right here. I'll deal with you in a minute. Hey, it's not like you need to apologize for me. Sheesh, Natsuki takes a breath. To think about, Natsuki glance around the room. Will everyone stop staring at me? Unsurprisingly, Natsuki has a harder time with it than I boasted. Sorry, and Monica look away. Anyway, the thing about your boobs, I didn't mean it, okay? That's all. Natsuki looks away, avoiding eye contact with anyone. Yes, and naturally beautiful, Yuri. Sayuri. I'll go make some tea. We're just trying to help. I'm sure she appreciated Sayuri. Pats Sayuri on the shoulder. Well, now that we're past that, everyone read each other's poems, right? So that it was worthwhile for everyone. Especially you. Yeah, it was not worthwhile. And to be honest, it's a nice change of pace from the lazing around we got a little bit too used to. So me joining the club was responsible for ruining the atmosphere. No, not at all. There's still time before we go home. So we'll all relax a bit. Can you not argue with Scott right now? We all had enough. I'll talk with him tomorrow, of course, besides chatting with literature-related things in the club room. So maybe we can take this the chance to pick up a book, or do some writing. After all, that's what the club is for. I disagree, huh? About what? That's not the most important thing about the literature club. The most important thing is having fun. Of course. Well, I guess that's why you are the vice president, Sayuri. In the end, though, Monica's right. Being in the leisure club probably means I can spend all my time doing nothing. But in the end, guess it's been worth it so far. Okay, everyone, it's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I would say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. It was fine, I guess. Look, how about you? Yeah, I would say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about it with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you'll learn something from your friends too. Wait a bit. Who knows? Did I learn something? That's something I cannot tell in this... well, in this scenario, let's say like this. Up. So your poems will turn out even better. I only have 4 friends. The other one's just something that appeared there. That 4 friends are Monica, Yuri, Natsuki, and Sayuri. The other one is just... I would say a bonus, but it's not a bonus, it's like a challenge. So yeah. I think to myself, did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Besides, my poem needs to be better than Scott's. Not myself with a newfound determination. Hey, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. So he beams at me. It truly has been a while since me and Sayuri spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. Yeah, we already know this. Okay, forget that. I need to skip some parts because another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable over those 2 days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey, yo Sayuri, looks like you're in a good mood today. Just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see, that's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you, anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayuri? Why that all of a sudden? A reason? Just wanted to look at it. Ah, Sayuri nervously retrieves a pawn purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it up. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fell out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayuri. That's not fair, how do you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money and that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing, you're always hungry. And so that only leaves the one option. I give up, don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. So can you lend me some money? Yuri suddenly giggles. Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. No, I wasn't listening or anything, I was just something in my book. Yuri, tell him to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayuri. Besides, you should only buy what you can possibly afford. Responsibly afford, yeah. And frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Yuri, that was a little bit too much, don't you think? I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. Really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad and now I have to accept the revolution. Yeah, that was close. Retribution. That. Still coming from you, Sayuri, I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayuri knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. Well, we do have a mission with Monica, so yeah. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayuri. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayuri in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Wow, what was that? A cookie. Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayuri glances around. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes, and it was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, you see that? Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, berries cannot be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yes. Why do you think I gave you that one? That's not a bad point either. Fine, but still I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Yeah. I wouldn't be that happy. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez, I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey, did you seriously just do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Yuri. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes, Monica. Can you tell Sayori? Natsuki wants around the room. Monica is at the club. Where is Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me? Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. Scott also isn't here. She probably just had something to do today. She is pretty popular after all. I don't like the way this is going. You don't think she and Scott? I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. I hope you had fun with Scott, Monica. You know, your boyfriend. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Scott isn't my boyfriend. Yeah, here we go again. This is going to be a pain. I'll do probably all the Natsuki's road today. It will take probably 1 hour, 2 hours, because we finished Sayori's road, but anyways. We just happened to enter the class at the same time. Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up? Though. Except from walking with Scott, yeah. Well, my last period today was at study hall. And to be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. What is happening to me today? Not today, all the other days stuff, but I usually don't misspell the words so much. Yeah. That makes no sense though. You would have heard the bell ring at least, but I've not heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano, wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really, I kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool, you should play something for us, Monica. Maybe once I get a little bit better I will. Yeah, that sounds cool. I would also look forward to it. I choose to leave out Sayori Mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone had already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished their entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book. Natsuki disappears into the closet. I am interested in spending some time with Natsuki, so I make my way to the closet. She's there with Scott. I peer inside of the closet. Natsuki is standing on the teacher's desk. Sure, yeah, I know what's going on. No, I won't do it. Natsuki, do you know where your assistant is staring? Don't say anything yet. Natsuki, do you know where your assistant is staring? Scott, you perv. Why? I wasn't staring up your Scott. Shut up, you perv. Natsuki, he was also staring. What? Fire! Alright, but what if I can handle myself? The chest on the swivels beneath Natsuki's feet. Natsuki. Catch Natsuki. The scene turns into a chaos in a split second. The chair flies from under Natsuki's feet. Frantically I catch her. The box topples out of her head and the book go flying. Got you! Surprisingly I was able to catch Natsuki without falling with her. A whole bunch of books were flying around as Natsuki tries to shield herself with her own arms. I am trying to shield her too with my back. Some books fell on my back. Slowly Natsuki comes to her senses. Natsuki seems to realize that she's not on the floor. Gross. Ow. He spun on my chest. Natsuki then hoisted herself to her feet. What were you thinking, you psycho? Just saved your ass. Oh no. I looked down. Natsuki is kneeling on the floor, holding one of the books that are scattered all over. There's a large diagonal crease along the page that she is desperately trying to smooth out. Must have landed on that page. Natsuki tries a bit more to fix the crease, but she can't get it out. Suddenly she gives up and slams the book shut and throws it to the floor. So instead of continuing to yell, she just lowers her head. Natsuki, are you? No. Natsuki's voice squeaks. I see tears on the face. I'll help you get the crease out, okay? It's partially my fault, so Natsuki shakes her head, still looking down. No, don't even care that much. I'm just having a real bad day today. Natsuki sobs again. I didn't mean to take it out on you. I really didn't mean to. It's fine, it's fine. Is there anything Is there anything you want to talk about? Natsuki just said, just every day. It's so hard. Just want to come here to the club and... Natsuki falls silent again. I can't press her, so I can only do what I know how to do. Alright, well, I'll help you clean this up. And I'll move the rest of your manga for you. Pick up the volume to a perfect ghost. We'll set this one aside. This will help you cheer you up a bit, right? We can get started once I'm done here. Natsuki looks up with her glossy eyes, her lip quiver. You're really nice to me, eh? That sounds really strange coming from Natsuki. I didn't expect it at all. Well, I'm just treating you like a friend, you know? Natsuki lowers her head and stifles another sob. I'm not sure what happened to her today, but being nice is the least I can do. The next couple of minutes are silent between us as I begin gathering the scattered books. Make sure to slip them into the box in their correct order. After a little bit, Natsuki starts helping. It isn't long before we're done, and I hoist the box onto the shelf where Natsuki wanted to put it. Then I get on the stool and quickly finish moving the rest of the books from the top shelf. Alright, that should do it. I hop off the stool. Natsuki averted her gaze. Thanks. It's nothing. Hey, yeah? I think you deserve to know why am I like this. I thought you don't want to talk about it. I don't, but I can't keep hiding this from you anymore. Hiding what? The club is the only safe place for me. In my home, my dad is. Natsuki starts to cry a little. Hey, it's okay. My dad beats me, for no reason. He's really abusive. I'm scared of coming back home each day. Natsuki, can't believe what I'm hearing. Can't imagine how hard it must be for you. I'll do anything I can to help you, I promise. Thank you. I believe you. When I'm at home, I'm scared, but when I'm here spending time with you, I feel safe. Really safe. And happy. Natsuki's holding the volume set aside in her hands. Alright, I'm ready. Good, even if you weren't, I would make you anyway. You're taking responsibility for what you said, the thing about cheering me up. If you insist. We sit in the same spot as last time, and I open the second volume. Natsuki's mood quickly improves, laughing and pointing things out to me. She's surprisingly sharp, making note of a lot of subtle, repeated jokes on the background elements. In the end, I'm pretty impressed by how everything ties together in this manga. Guess Natsuki has a good taste after all. After some time, Monica gets our attention as usual, and it's time to share poems again. I'll be holding on this for now. Yep, even you sounded more enthusiastic this time. Well, I'm starting to get into it, you know. Told you. Yeah, I returned to my seat and slipped the book into my bag. This time it went smoothly. Natsuki. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me and then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good, it's really good, okay? There, I said it. Well, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Why can't you just be bad at this? My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously, you think I would let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you. Natsuki's face freezes like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time, then the poem slips off her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room. Hey, did you do something to Natsuki? Just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you? No, just told her that my voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor, swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, a smile not fading from her face. I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you? I mean, not really. In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating? Cheating? What do you mean by that? Never mind, I'm just kidding. Didn't understand Monika's joke at all. Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey, Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monika's hand. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monika? Of course, I liked it. Ugh, you should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know. You have that bad habit of doing that. Eh, but Luki wrote this poem. And we are supposed to share it with everyone, right? Natsuki freezes. She apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think he's done sharing this poem with everyone. It's not like anyone will want to read it anyway. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this, if you insist. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Like what? Yeah, never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair for Sayori. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what? Well, I guess Luke is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it. Fine, Natsuki returns my poem. It's not like she's going to like it though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do. No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I thought I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. Yes, indeed. But sometimes people only understand with simple analogies than complex stuff, so yeah, you got a point on doing that. And it helps people realize how stupid they're being, like anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, it's about everyone thinks that doesn't matter. It can be anyone. I wrote this to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure, something that you're afraid if people find out they'll make fun of you or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares that what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. I am sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad that you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I was talking about that yesterday. But I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you, so consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez, just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. Let's go, Sayori. Oh, like this one. It has nice feelings in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's any better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. Guess it like them both. That's not very helpful, you know. Yeah, me neither. Ugh, you're helpful, don't worry. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Well, whatever. Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most, but sometimes when you have little rain clouds on your heads, a sad poem can give you rain clouds a little hug, and make a nice happy rainbow. Why I get the feeling that what she said has a second meaning. Sorry, that's unexpectedly poetic. Eh? Is it? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay? Yeah, holy crap, yeah, I know this. I'm thinking too much about it. Yeah, I feel like it was meant to express this way. Okay, read up. Yeah, writing is the best. I'm gonna write until I die. Yugi, let's go. Let's see what you've written for today. This is pretty good. Were you influenced by seeing everyone's writing styles yesterday? Guess you could say that. Yup, skip. Already know who I want. I need to do it now. Scott. Yeah. Scott reads my poem. You know what? I won't even read it. Because I know it will be crap anyway. Read it, or I'll shove it up your language. Watch your tongue. You don't want me to tell on you to Monika. Ugh. Okay, just don't give me that mean look. You look ugly enough. Don't want to have nightmares. That jerk thinks that is funny. This time Scott really reads my poem. What a complete waste of time. Can't see who you wrote this crap for. You wrote it for Natsuki, didn't you? So? Nothing. I know you will just tell me. That's not my business, so I won't even start about it. Anyway, I put a lot of my work onto this one. Not that you will appreciate it. It's for someone else anyway. What a loser. Shut up. Can't see who this poem is for. You wrote it for Natsuki too. Bravo. Like it's hard to see. You think she will fall for that? I would want to say she won't, but with such writing I don't know. No, she won't. I suggest you stay away from Natsuki for your own sake. Why, are you jealous? No, cause Natsuki have no idea. Yeah. I said jerk. Said you were a jerk. You're a selfish bag of What did you say? Can't speak. Can't hear you. Can you repeat? Leave. Where the heck are you going? Still can speak. What this jerk did to me. Monica. Oops. I hope no one heard that. At least I can speak again. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading. Yeah, we already know this. Skip. I don't quite enjoy seeing things I already saw, so yeah. The other thing is, I'm trying to get comments here too. You don't count. Yeah. Since I don't have the skip button now, I need to press all the keyboard stuff I have. Well, basically enter and spacebar and that's it. It's like I was skipping, so yeah. Let's go. I don't know, thanks for that, Scott. You recite beautifully. Let's hope you can repeat the best. We're gonna like it, yeah. Whatever you say, man. Yeah, man, it's B-Day. Can't wait. I can do this. Alright, stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayuri and Monica, so I'll do my best to get through it. If it is for the sake of the club and impressing Natsuki, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayuri? Yep. Look at you. Always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a real night, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayuri once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today's Sayuri has been a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayuri. Well, we already said this. I want to do this. Looky, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look for today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Or listening to me. Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious now. So just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Blood going on her eyes. How you doing, pal? You feeling okay? Feeling good? Yeah, please don't kill me. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it. Please, just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. That's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Okay. What was that? Where am I? Crap, I'm still in my bedroom. Heck of a nightmare. It was too real though. Like I was there. I have a weird feeling that all of this already happened before. But how? Natsuki can't make such horror faces. It's only a sign that I should do something to help her. To protect her from the monster. The one who pretends to be her father. Maybe I should go check on her? There's a lot of time before school, so why not? How do you know where the house is though? I approach Natsuki's house. I need to be extra careful since I have no weapon. Suddenly I hear a scream. It's Natsuki. I am paralyzed. I call the police. Nervously I wait for them to arrive. When they finally arrive, they enter the house. A few minutes later they come out. I imagine the situation is under control and I go to school. I feel uneasy the whole time. Wait a second, Scott might have something to do with her problems, and with my nightmare I need to search his house, for at least his room. Here I am, Scott's house. Should be extra careful around here. I approach his door and they're locked. His doors are locked, that means he's not home. Probably already in school. Opportunity like this might not happen again. Hi, look, it looks like you need a hand. Scott isn't home, I can feel it. I'll get the door for you. Done, now go to his house. I will tell you what to do from in there. Try the doors again. What the? They're open. Let myself in. That house sure is big. Let's find his room. There it is. Great, you found his room. Now it's time to play detective. You need to find the proof that he's a bad guy. There should be something on his computer. You gotta find the password though. I would bypass his security here as well, but he will definitely sense me. So you will need to do this on your own. Good luck. Look for password. Gotta look around. Where should that password be? Shelf. Let's search this shelf. Maybe he hid something between his books. Aha, I found his photo. He looks here as bad as in real life. Probably even worse. Ugly. Gotta look around. Bed. Let's search his bed. Haha, I found absolutely nothing relevant. Okay, gotta look around. Closet. Can't believe I'm going through his closet, but maybe he left something in his pocket. Haha, I found absolutely nothing relevant. With a password. Gotta look around. Look into his coat. Might as well look into his coat. The weather is not... It's too hot to wear a coat, but maybe that's where he hid stuff. Haha, I found absolutely nothing relevant. But I look good. Gotta look around. The rug. Well, you know what they say. Sweep it under the rug, it's probably fine. Haha, I found absolutely nothing relevant. Still can't find anything relevant? You're really unlucky. But don't worry, I managed to find out what's the password. The master plan. Yeah. The master plan. Should be obvious by now. Okay, heck yes, as granted. What do we have here? Let's look through his emails. Oh my god. Dear Scott, it's time to get rid of that girl you chose. What's her name? Naski. Her father's ready to do his part. I just said that we will need to pay him afterwards. I know that I created him, but we still need to keep our cover. That kid is getting in our way. He's the only one that can free her from your charm. We have to take care of her before she will see through you. Expect a report after the job is done. Your boy's the observer. You gotta warn her. I just hope she will believe me. I could print it, but then I will never be able to cover my intrusion. I could get in trouble. Not to mention that this printer looks old and slow. Yes. Alright, let's do this. Here it goes. Almost a minute later it's done. I take the email and go to school. I'll need it. Probably she will want proofs. I enter the classroom. I see everyone except Monica. Moments later, Monica enters the classroom too. Oh man, I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Hahaha. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and now picking up piano? Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. And I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. Yeah, I can't wait for the festival. It's gonna be great. Weren't you complaining about it just yesterday, Naski? Well, yeah, I'm not talking about our part of the festival, but it's a whole day of school, where we get to play and eat all kind of delicious foods. You sound a bit like Sayuri all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squid? Squid, that's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on, are you saying you don't like squid? You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Because it's right in your name, Monica. That's not how you say my name at all. Also, that joke makes no sense in translation. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine, fine. Your reactions aren't as funny as yours as Sayuri's anyway. Excuse me. Why is Sayuri so quiet and... Quiet, man? Where's Scott? Hey, where's Scott? He just left somewhere for a minute. Didn't say where. Alright. Sayuri sitting at the desk, in the corner of the room. Looking down at nothing, I walk over to her. Hey, Sayuri. With my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Ah, sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk with everyone else. Huh, is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? Just feels like you're a little bit off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayuri shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright, if you say so. I worriedly glanced at Sayuri before turning back towards everyone. But the conversation already has dispersed with everyone back to their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica about Sayuri. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who is shuffling through some papers at her desk. Hey, what's up? Hey, this might sound a little strange, but have you noticed that Sayuri is doing today? Yeah, I know. Well, this is skipping. Be sure? Yeah. Sam, I don't want to have your relationship with Natsuki get affected by this happening to Sayuri. Alright. Monica smiled at me meaningfully. Then she stands up from her desk and walks across the room where Sayuri is sitting. I watch her kneel down next to Sayuri and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear from you. I sig and sit myself down. I know Sayuri told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weight me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the one behaving out of the ordinary, but there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Hey you, eh? Look out to see Natsuki next to me. Are you just gonna sit there and keep me waiting or what? That isn't that much time, so... sorry, didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. It was just... Natsuki glances down at the side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right, something just came up for a minute, but we can get started now. I won't make you wait any longer. Jeez, now you make me feel like a jerk. Something bothering you? Then you can just tell me and I'll leave you alone, and I will. I mean, assuming you didn't feel like talking about it or anything. She practically mumbled the last part. Nah, I'm probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. You just been thinking about Sayuri, that's all. Sayuri? Think about her? Yeah, she seems pretty down today, but she didn't want to admit it to me, and Monica told me that she has always been like this. That she has a depression. Oh, Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, then in that case, I think you should let Monica handle this. You can trust her. She's the club president and all. She knows how to handle people. Well, I guess that's true. That reminds me. What happened in your house after the police arrived? What? How do you know they came into my house? Well, I was there to see if you were okay, but then I heard you scream. So since I had no weapon or to fight your father, I called the cops. That didn't help. Natsuki was ahead. Since he was high-ranked police officer a few years back. The police can't do anything to him. He still has some of his old contacts, and he is keeping what's happening in her house a secret. But he thought I called them. That didn't end well for me. Natsuki looks around to see if anyone is looking in the direction. She shows her most recent wound. That's alone what he did for me, for that. My god, they look horrible. We must patch them up quickly so they won't get infected, except for a lot of bruises from kicks where there were cuts from a knife. This monster must die. Follow me. Look, you don't have to do this. Well, of course I have to. I'm not losing you for a stupid infection. Well, I'm back. Sorry for that. Well, I'm not losing you for a stupid infection. Okay. We go to the girls' restroom. There I take some bandages and hydrogen peroxide to decontaminate her wounds. After I'm done, we head back to the classroom. Thank you. No one has ever been so nice to me and helped me so much. Don't know how I can repay you. Maybe I should stop being so harsh to you. You? Harsh? Natsuki, please. Your character is not like harsh. Besides, I got used to it. Natsuki smiled for a short moment. Thanks again, you made me feel a lot better. Natsuki, we gotta talk about something. What happened? Don't know how to say it. You need to stay away from Scott. What? Why should I? I broke into his house. You did what? How could you? Listen to me, okay? Found an email from someone called the Observer. He ordered Scott to take you to your father so he can kill you. What are you saying? Think about it. You gotta believe me. I believe you. I don't know if I should, but I believe you. I'll stay away from Scott if you think I must. Just don't make me regret it. Thank you, Natsuki. I am going to kill your father, Natsuki. Huh? I won't forgive him for what he has done to you. He's a psychopath and he needs to be stopped. And since police won't do anything, I'll have to do that myself. Are you nuts? He's going to kill you. He's dangerous. I can't let him hurt you. That would be too much for me. Promise you won't try to kill him, especially at Scott is with him. I doubt you would survive 1 versus 1. 1 versus 2 is a suicide. Please, I won't attack him by myself. If he attacks you again, just call me and I'll kill him. If I see another wound on you, I'll kill him too. And no backup will save him. Let's stop talking about it. Natsuki fiddles with the book she's holding in her hands. Let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. This is so much fun. Okay, everyone, after some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Well, At least I know how to deal with Scott. It's just don't read his poem. Trick him. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayuri. So, first, Natsuki. Let's see. You're suddenly enthusiastic today. Of course, you know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. It seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course, I just had to put you in your place a little bit. It's not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. Yeah, I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Hahaha. Natsuki, what? You're not very confident on your writing, are you? Eh? What are you talking about? My writing is obviously the best, right? It took me a while to figure out, but I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. If she acts like she's the best, then other people might think that way too. I think that's something she needs my help with. Right? Hey, please just tell me that you like my poems. I don't care if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just really need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before like this. Natsuki, because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing poems if everyone just laughs and say, that's so cute? Sometimes I don't want to be cute, but nobody understands that. I try really hard when I write. The style doesn't matter. The emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want... Natsuki trails off. Maybe it's because her lips started to quiver. I look down. Her fists are clenched real tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grab the poem with my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. I place it flat on the desk and smooth the wrinkles she put it in. Don't read. Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem out of from the desk. It's not any good. And I know you hate my poems, so you don't have to read this one, okay? But I want to read it. Why? Because I like your poems. I really do. For me, your poems are the best. Why would I judge you for your style? It's not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read your poems I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for you to think your writing style is more amateur than us. And Sayuri, she always means well. Same as Monica. But sometimes Sayuri is so focused on simple happiness that she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. I'm sorry if I was a part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute, you're a lot more than that. Ah, Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. She looks down, hiding her eyes from me. Never realized how difficult this was for her, but finally she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table. You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want to see you. Don't want you to look at my face right now. Okay, I will. Because of you. Yeah, I'll read this poem because I like it. It's one of my favorites. Okay, so because of you, tomorrow will be brighter with me around, but when today is dim I can only look down. My looking is a little more forward because you look at me. When I want to say something I say it with a shout, but my truest feelings I can never come out. My words are a little less empty because you listen to me. When something is above me I reach for the stars, but when I feel small I don't get very far. My standing is a little bit taller because you sit with me. I believe in myself with all my heart, but what do I do when it's torn all apart? My faith is a little bit stronger because you trust me. My pen always puts my feelings on the test. I'm not a good writer, but my best is my best. My poems are a little bit dearer because you think of me. Because you. Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad. No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you. Don't say that. Dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say. Yeah, I understand. I'm sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it. Well, yeah, I'm a pro, so Natsuki mumbles completely failing to sound confident like she usually does. Just remember that I can think this thing sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's meaningful. Ah, I'm glad. Sensing Natsuki is satisfied, I start to hand her poem back to her, but as I do, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with their assertion. Don't want it, eh? Why not? Just don't. Jeez. Realize what Natsuki is doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me her poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it. Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. I'm just glad I want it. Natsuki backpedals on their words and leave it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself. That's all for now, so go put it away before someone sees it, okay? Ah, yes, I'll go do that. With that, I return to my seat so that I can put away Natsuki's poem. Who should I show my poem next? Sayuri. Wait a bit, Sayuri, I'll be right back. There we go. It's nice, I guess. Come on. I can already tell you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably not. You didn't write it for anyone specifically. Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends just like I was hoping. Yeah. Skip, please. Skip all of this. Okay, Yuri. Yeah, we already know what's going on. Ah, decided to try something different today. I guess so. Is that good or bad? Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair for me to call something good or bad based on that. As always, I believe that's most important is exploring and discovering yourself. That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid to disappointing you in some way or another. Eh? Why me? Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing, and I have the most advice to share. Is that so? Yuri thinks for a good minute. That must be terrible. For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me. Yuri. It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. Just meant that I respect your opinion. I see. I'm sorry for always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions. Just a little too used to it. Overthinking, being disliked. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright? Do you want to share your poem now? Okay, here. Yeah, I already know this. I'm aware that beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I do my best to take a metaphorical approach of it. There we go. Monica, it will be good to talk with her. Hey, have you thought about what you want to submit to perform on Monday? I don't know. Wait. Well, being disclosed is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people, I'll have to give it more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It also make me really happy to see. So, did you learn anything from Sayuri? Sayuri? Ah, yeah, I did. She really needs help. More than I can give her in this short conversation. I'll keep talking with her. We will be doing preparations for the festival together, so I'll keep an eye on her. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. Ignore what you need to support Natsuki and help her deal with the father. Just be careful, he is dangerous. If you will do something badly, you can even die. And you wouldn't do that to me, right? Yeah, I don't know how to respond to Monica after, well, yeah. The lady who knows everything, yeah, I know this. Let's just get to Scott already and shove his poem up his ass. Come on. Scott Carlton, let's go. What should I say about it? Really don't know why I even ask his opinion. It's good. Did you just say my poem is good? Well, yeah, at least it's readable. Yeah, so I guess now it's my turn? I guess so. Yeah, I wrote this one for you, so I thought you would like to read it. For me? So unusual from you, because I'm really done with our conflict. I want to start again. So that's why you're nice today. Exactly. So you're gonna read my poem? Let's start over, please. I don't want to have any enemies in the club. Alright, I'm gonna read it. Great, can't wait to see what you think of it. I take Scott's foam and straight in my hands. What did you just do? I'm not gonna read it. Why not? I wrote it specially for you. It's a trap. I know you too well. You're never going to fool me. That's enough. No more interfering in my plans. Scott starts to whisper something. My head is going to explode again, damn. Shove his palm in his mouth. He does! I take what's left of his palm and shove up his mouth. Ugh, the fuck? How dare you? You won't stop me anyway, and I will tell Monica about this incident. Jerk. Okay, you three. You're all done with your poems, right? Why don't we start figuring it out? You three? Then where is Scott? You three. Me, Nasky, and Yuri. Where is Scott? Okay, this is good. I think he's gone for good. Yuri. Let's see. Well, if you insist, great. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and sending poetry pamphlets, so Yuri will be helping me design them. As for Yuri, can guys, can you help me? He's useless. I'm not. Nasky is planning to. Jesus, no one I can tell now. Serious. Never gave Sarah enough credit. Like, wait. How's Scott in the middle of a phrase? Wait. Oh, here. Can you all by yourself? Yeah, Scott will be helping you. I hope it's not a problem. Could I do it with Lucky? Well, if you insist. Great. Oh. I'm relieved. Okay. Yeah, that's might be the case, but yeah. Atmosphere, yeah, I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression slowly changes as she stares at her task in focus and starting nodding to herself. Your mind's already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. Okay, so that would be everyone. Any of you have any questions? Nope, I don't think so. We all know what to do. I'll meet you on Sunday in your home, okay? Sure, I would prefer you spending time someplace safe anyway. Can't believe this. Nasky is going to be coming to my house on Sunday. My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. There's no telling what might be happening outside of school. Yeah, again, that phrase always repeats. I don't know why. If I want to be with her, I need to do something about it. Then it's my only chance. But first we'll need to help her. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. Seriously, I can't wait. Let's see. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Nasky's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't work. Well, what were you expecting? A girl is randomly going to your house to spend the day, to work. Why would you feel uncomfortable, buddy? Doesn't make any sense, though. This is the kind of things that would only happen in Japan. I don't see in Portugal like a literature club. First of all, I wouldn't see a literature club in Portugal for starters. If it was a drinking club, football club, that would be something, but literature, I'm not sure if that would happen. Either way, there are that ones passionate about literature, even in Portugal itself. Still. But then, even if we had a literature club, I would never be seeing a girl going to a guy's house that easily. Because in Portugal the guys are not so, how should I put it? Normal, let's say like that. And yeah, I don't like to say this with myself included. No, I already messed up a lot of relationships in my life, so meh. Why bother? But that's a topic for another video. Let's keep going. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she will act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She is almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. And she also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. I am trying to think about their father. Not that I am really successful in doing that. It's no long after breakfast before she texts me to let me know she's outside of the front door. Without delay, I open the front door and let her in. Sup? Hey. Don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than a skill uniform totally threw me off. Seeing her in such good clothes makes the uniform seems totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. Anyways, I'm coming in. See? I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that it's probably full of baking supplies. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock. I thought it was full of video games. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? Yeah, I did. Yesterday Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good, glad I could count on you to that part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is different? I saw school after all. Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality? Oh, sorry, Natsuki. Grab the bag Natsuki holds out for me. Yeah, this is quite heavy. I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits his fist into my chest. Hey, hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Hey, it's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. But geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we are not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you. What? That's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you speak your mind like that. Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like you doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki sketches the words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. Don't say anything. I should apologize. Eh? I appreciate that we're trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. Yeah, how would you know that anyway? Well, I kind of like your body type. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. You get all sore when a girl calls you gross. Finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. I'm finally starting to pull things out of her bag, so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Hey, where did you put the food coloring? Batter is going in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Yeah, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? Ah, you're asking me? I don't really have a preference though. Come on, you're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try have fun? I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki's trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I'll see you separate the batter into smaller balls and pull a few drops of good coloring in that. Food coloring, ah! My English today sucks. Yeah, that does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just about following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made in the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayuri and Mon delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe maybe I will use food coloring then. Yeah. Sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess up with food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the beta, so I got stuck with whisk and a huge ball for the icing. The icing is still all lumpy. Even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look, Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the ball back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize. Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. Reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki gently grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross thing as my icing. Your icing, hey? You're forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I would like to see it try. Push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. Triumphantly scoop some off with my finger and just then Natsuki does it all her might. The force Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross, you got it on my face. Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's face. She tries to reach out with her tongue, but it's too far away. Jeez, you know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving a finger towards my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand and before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use the other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Stop. No, until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, I'm sorry to call you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's fun seeing you react to it. You do that all the time with me. Remember? Yeah, wait. I don't know where this print screens will go because I cannot find any of them, but still, I can still take a picture with my phone. I want to do an art about this. No, how, but I'll do it. Perfect. There you go. Now back again. You really shouldn't tease girls like that. That's her. And in that case, I should probably do this. Shouldn't probably do this. Take Natsuki's thing and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What? Did you seriously just do that? Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. Hey, you really shouldn't do that kind of things to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of fashion is she make the icing just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence and also shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Yeah, the alarm. Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over the oven. Something burning. Thought you didn't put the cupcakes yet. No wonder. You left the dirty tray in there, dummy. How could you make the mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez, Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on the top of the stove. In a moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. Yeah. The tension from the moments before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. Sad. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake tray into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened. That smells so good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look. She proudly shows off the different colored cupcake in each of the trays. Hey, look, they look even better once we had the icing. They'll look even better when you had the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decoration stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki handed me some plastic bags. I have those noodles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one can also make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time though. What's this one for? I pick up one of the noodles that has much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake, like happy birthday or whatever. I see, that gives me an idea actually. Well, it's a literature club event, right? It's a literature event. We could make it more literature themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose the cupcakes based on the word they like. Ah, hmm. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on, you're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. Well, Natsuki voice trails off. Same with you. Did you say something? No, nothing. Let's do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags. There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. It's not a waste of time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing and then we each get to work. And we are finally finished. Natsuki puts them all side by side and admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? Wait. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason why you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad is making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sarah is the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we would probably be down 10 cupcakes already, and she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping that we would have time for manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Natsuki? What? Can you pull your t-shirt up a little bit? What? No, come on. Why should I even consider doing that? I need to check something. Natsuki slowly starts to pull her t-shirt up, revealing a lot of bruises. Thought so. Which are the most recent? Natsuki points at more than 6 bruises. He did this to me yesterday. Why? I don't know, he just did. He told me that for my own good, I shouldn't be late for dinner. That's enough. I'm going with you. I was thinking about it, and I think taking his life is the only way to get him out of you. I'm still terrified that I will have to kill a man, but I won't just sit around and let him torture you to death. No, why do you even care so much? Because I love you, Natsuki, I really do. You love me? Wow, I thought you don't love me? I do love you. And that's why I can't let him kill you, just because you will play the hero. You want to kill me, Natsuki, I promise. Don't believe you on this one. I don't like this either. This is all too risky. Tell you what, I'll try to reason with him first. Reason? With my father. But I don't think you can stop you. I don't think I can stop you, can I? Yeah, sorry. I'm just currently taking care of a real life Natsuki right now. I'll be heading out soon to do something I would rather not be doing today, but if it's in order to save a friend, I'll take every measures I have to take. So yeah, no, you can't. If you want to listen to reason, I'll have to do what needs to be done. No way around it, I am afraid. Just please be careful. If you'll die, I will never forgive myself. I'll be careful. Do you have any plan? 1. How good is it? Well, let's say I have a chance to make it out alive. Natsuki starts to cry. I pull her closer to me. Our lips almost meet. After a moment of hesitation, we kiss. We are kissing for a while, then I release her. Wow, that was awesome. Maybe. Love you. Me too, honestly. Did you think this through? As much as I could. I've been thinking on how to deal with your father for a few days now. And killing him is a grave last resort I have to consider. I am terrified about what's going to happen, but I won't fail you now. I've never killed anyone in my life, but to save you I will. Let's pay Papa a visit. Yeah, this encounter will test all my skills. Skills? Are you talking like the Fruits Literature Club? Sorry, but you are not even near his ankles. Like, dude, your fighting power has to be weak. You're not that good in fighting, or else you would have already beaten the shit out of Scott. Still, I am pretty sure that I will not avoid finding him, so I need to get well prepared. Get a knife. I take a knife from my kitchen. The sharpest one I have. Also, I take some flour as well. It can be useful as a smoke grenade if things will go south. At last I take my first aid kit. I'm really scared, but I gotta try my best for Natsuki. Are you ready to go? Ready? Yeah, go first. I will follow you. We cannot let him spot me with you. Oh, okay. Don't be scared. This ends today. Okay, I'll be brave. Let's go. Okay, Natsuki, okay. Today is the day when you will get rid of that monster. You just gotta trust him. What is Scott doing here? Psst, Scott, what are you doing here? Ah, Natsuki, what a surprise. I was worried about you. Worried? I know what you've been doing. Luke was right. No, I would never hurt you, Natsuki. I care about you, so I came to help you. What's the catch? There's no catch, you just have to trust me. If you try something, you won't see the end of it. Let's go to my house. That was not a good idea. Stay behind me. That's you, and I see you brought the cargo. Yeah, she's all yours, you traitor. I said I would never hurt you, and I won't, but he might. Ah. Meanwhile, follow Natsuki to her house. After she enters it, I start walking to the doors too. Fortunately, Natsuki left them open for me. I let myself in. As I enter, I see Natsuki lying on the floor. She's breathing heavily. That fucker punched her just like that. I see Scott too, but he's fading away. Get back here, Scott. I won't forgive you for this. Later. Well, well, well. Look who's here. Boss said he will come. You see, your night has arrived, bitch. Stop calling her that. Or what, Lucky? You will kill me? Surprised. Of course I know your name. I also know that it confessed to you about his misery. She's not it, you psycho. You know I was going to resolve it peacefully, but after you hit Natsuki, I can't forgive you for that. I'm really gonna do this? I'm really gonna fight them to death? I have to, it's obvious. It's the only way for me and Natsuki to get out of here alive. I'll do something so I won't need to get all the way back. Safe. Now every time I die I can go back and do the right option. I have to be strong for her now. Okay, I've got this. Yeah, I think I'm going to employ violence. Aren't you a brave one? Only want to help the damsel in distress. Getting involved in our family business was the biggest mistake of your life, but since you already did get involved, well, I'll make sure you will never see the sunlight again. Hey, I know it's kind of bad moment. I boosted your character so he can stand a chance versus this psycho. I gave you all the items you'll need too, in case you didn't take some of them. Also, don't try looking for Scott, he's gone. But you are still in great danger. You will die if your HP reaches 0. I don't think I have to explain that. After that I will bring you back, so you will be able to try again. You can also load or save when you will be defeated. But you need to defeat him, he is one of the shadows. So don't feel bad about killing him. MC shouldn't too. Good luck. Wait. So that way I won't die. Yuri yuri. I'm a smart ass fellow. Rah. Wait, what? Natsuki's father has emerged. Attack with fist. That's for Natsuki. Lucky hits Natsuki's father in the face, dealing 4 damage. Lucky HP 15 of 15, Natsuki's father 26 of 30. Sucker punch. Natsuki's father hits Lucky with a sucker punch, dealing 5 damage. Lucky 10 HP, 15, Natsuki's father 26, 30. Attack with knife. There you go. Lucky hits Natsuki's father with the knife, dealing with 8 HP. Lucky HP is 10, 15, Natsuki's father HP 18, 30. Sucker punch. Natsuki's father is sucker punch, dealing 5. Okay. Prepare to evade. Come on, get me. Luke gets ready to dodge, becoming untargetable. Sucker punch. Natsuki's father misses his sucker punch attack. Luke is no longer untargetable. Attack with knife. There you go. Luke exploits opening in father's defense, dealing 10 HP. Okay, enough. Natsuki's father takes out the gun from his pocket. You are dead now, kid. The bitch too. Shit. Need to stop me somehow. I'm use flour. Use flour? Yes. Here's a little surprise for you. Damn you! Is that flour? I will kill you for this. Look, uses item flour. Natsuki's father is blinded. Alright. Attack with knife. Looks at the critical hit with his knife in the blinded opponent, dealing 15 damage. Luke HP 550, Natsuki's father HP minus 7 of 30. Natsuki's father is no longer blinded. Wait. I did it. Impossible. Ex-policeman got killed by a kid. Looks like fighting me was your biggest mistake, but then again I would have killed you anyway for what you did to Natsuki. Can't you see how you're treating her? Do you have any remorse? Any humanity left inside you? I did what I had to. This isn't real. She's not real. You're a fool if you think that. You can stop my master. Maybe I can't, but I will try anyway, and you'll die a coward, a monster. Rest in peace. Heck, he almost had me. I've got really lucky. I got really lucky, yes. I turned towards Natsuki. She's still laying on the ground. She's breathing, but she's also unconscious. I call an ambulance. They arrive quite fast, taking me and Natsuki to hospital. And Natsuki's father's body just suddenly is gone. No one is going to look for it. Really? Are you dude, you could be more like Fruits of a Literature Club and be realistic about the corpses, but still, let's give it like that. I got out of the fight with just a few bruises, so doctors didn't need to patch me up. After 1 hour of waiting outside Natsuki's room, one of the doctors came out. How is she? Your friend was in the bad shape. Today trauma just added to it. Is she gonna be alright? Yes. In fact, a few months later, and we wouldn't be able to stop the hemorrhage in her head. Are you saying that she was dying? Yes, but you saved her life. We found a dead body there too. Do you know who he was? He was stabbed. I think that was her father, the one who almost killed her. I understand. Anyway, she's stable for now. We will let her out of the hospital in a few days. It's necessary for her to make full recovery. She has a festival in school tomorrow. It is really important to her. Please let her out earlier. Sir, I know what that can mean for her, but I can't let her out. I am sorry, you can visit her if you want. Thank you, Doc. I entered the room. Natsuki is lying on the hospital bed. She looks so peaceful and calm. Hi, Natsuki. I don't know if you can hear me, but your father is dead. I killed him. He won't hurt you anymore. I still can't believe that I killed someone. It feels like a nightmare, but after I've seen what he did to you, fury overwhelmed me. I just wanted him to die. Anyway, a doctor said you won't be able to live for a few days, so I will try my best to delay the festival. Wish me luck. Now rest. I'll visit soon. I love you. Did I fall asleep? I must hurry to the festival. I must hurry. The festival may have started already. There are so many people here already. Must find Monica. You enter the classroom. Everyone's already here. Look, you finally showed up. Now we only need to wait for Natsuki, then we may begin. She won't come here. How so? As you can see, Sayuri is fine. I helped her during the weekend. But yeah, what happened to Sayuri? She's lying in the hospital. What happened? Her father almost killed her, and I killed him to protect her. Wanted to delay the festival since it's really important for her. Well, I'm really sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that? That was such a weird response. Shh, Sayuri, anyway. I don't think there is anything we can do to stop the festival. Okay, I cannot help it but just laugh now. Come on! That was a weird response. Like hell it was. Of course it was a weird response. She just heard someone say, I killed her father to save her. Okay, it was to save her, but he still killed a person, pal. Sari is a responsible person, and Monica is just like, yeah, I don't give a fuck. We cannot delay this. Yeah. People are already here, waiting for our poetry performance. Excuse me for a second. Without thinking, I step on the stage. Listen, everyone, I know you came here for a poetry performance, but we have to disappoint you. We can't just do it when our club member lies in the hospital. This event was too important for her too, and it won't be the same without her. We will try to stage our performance in the next week. Thanks for listening and understanding. I look at those people, but instead of seeing disappointment on their faces, I see sadness. They start to applaud me all of a sudden, and then they start leaving. That was awesome. I will try to get the principal's permission to rearrange out the festival in the next weekend. Good luck. That was so good. Thanks, Harry. It's great to see you are okay again. Thanks. Monica helped a lot. The voices stopped. The rain clouds went away. And once again I'm all Sayuri. Good. So you really killed Natsuki's dad? Yeah. He was a psycho, Sayuri. Police couldn't touch him, so I had to help her this way. I can feel that there is more to it. Nothing between you and Natsuki. That. Yeah, we are a couple, and I couldn't let him torture her. Congrats, thanks, Sayori. Poor Natsuki, I have no idea what she must be feeling now. Go back to the hospital. Keep her company. She needs it. Okay, Sayori, I will. One more thing. Can you apologize to Monkey and Yui for me? You know, for leaving so suddenly. Sure thing. Have fun. I returned to the hospital. Hey. Hi, Natsuki. How are you feeling? Can't believe that's finally over. After all those years. Yeah. Can I move into your house? You would live with me? Yes, I don't think I can live in my house anymore. We can just go there and get my stuff and get off of my stuff. Like manga? Mostly manga. Haha, missed you, Natsuki. Love you too. Let's go. 5 days later. 5 days has passed, and Natsuki is finally ready to move out. Ready to go? Sure. Not so fast. Police SWAT. What the fuck is that? I must speak with you, son, in private. Before anything, you look a bit weird, officer. I swear, if you'll say that I look like 3D sprite, I'll arrest you right now. You look like a 3D sprite, arrest me, please. What you think, pal? You're not a 3D sprite, you look just like a... You look like, what was that? Like someone cut badly a PNG and just put it there. Yuck. Now we need to talk in private. No way, she's my girlfriend. You wanna tell me something officer? Do it here. If you insist, 6 days ago an ex-police officer was murdered. High-ranked officer. What about him? We found your fingerprints on him. I have to arrest you. What? You are a murderer. You must pay for your crimes. Officer, with all due respect, but you are wrong. I admit, I killed him, but in self-defense. He tortured his daughter for years. He almost killed her. And he wanted to kill me. I had no choice. Ma'am, can you vouch for him? Yes, he just wanted to protect me. He saved my life. He's not a murderer. He's a hero. I see. I am sorry for this situation, but I still need to take you in, boy. What? Why? I need some proof of the abuse. I don't know what to say. What kind of proof? Like a picture or something. Natsuki gives me a worried look. Well, after a while Natsuki starts to take her top off. Miss, what are you doing? You wanted the proof, officer? Here it is. God. Yeah, it is it. Natsuki shows many bruises and scars on her body. Even after surgery, they are still mostly there. Is that proof enough? Yes, Miss. Natsuki. Okay, Miss Natsuki. I suppose father was starving me and Natsuki is okay, don't need to say it. I know, but I should. He was beating me for no reason, since I was 12. I understand. For me, you've done the right thing, but technically you should still let him live. Anyway, I won't arrest you. Just don't expect they won't send another officer to question you. Thank you, officer. Have a good day. Policeman leaves. Natsuki and I are alone again. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, I expected this to happen. No matter what, I murdered the man. You just destroyed the already dead man. He was rotten to the core. Well, if you say so. Come on, let's get your manga. Sir, yes, sir. Let's go. Here we are. Yes. You okay? You don't want to go there so much. I don't want to go there so much. I can get your manga for you. Just tell me where you left it. No, it's okay. I am fine. Let's go in. I still feel uneasy here after what happened. He almost killed you, and I couldn't stop him. You did everything you could. It was my fault. I should have let you go in first. He almost killed you there. I shouldn't have let you go in first. Let's stop talking about it now. Oh wow. Here we are. The only fairly place safe in my house. Natsuki falls into tears. I hug her. Natsuki, it's okay. He's gone. He can't hurt you anymore. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's really hard for me, you know. I understand. I'm here for you. We'll release each other. You will need to carry those stuff. Sorry. No problem. Natsuki takes out 2 boxes full of manga collection. I take both of them. They are quite heavy. You have everything? Yeah, I took all the money I had, which isn't much. Took my phone and a few mementos of my mother. So we can leave now. Okay? Yes, Natsuki. Are you really okay with me living in your house? Of course. Maybe you can't offer me much in return, but your smile is more than enough for me. Sweet talker. Yes, ma'am. We reach my house. Or should I say our house. Natsuki is really going to live with me. It's been a few months since my parents moved out, so I'm used to live on my own. Now I'll have someone to care for. Well, here we are. Welcome home, Natsuki. Thanks. I'll prepare a room for you. In my parents' old bedroom. Your parents will approve this? They aren't here for a few months now. What happened to them? Well, we had a big argument. What about? I said some things I didn't mean. I said I don't need them anymore. I don't want to see them anymore. The next day they were gone. Took some stuff with them. And here I am living alone. I'm sorry. I won't feel right if I would live there. It's okay, Natsuki. I don't accept no for an answer. Maybe you should consider one other option, such as we could live together in one room. What? You really think that's a good idea? Relax, we wouldn't do anything more than just sleep next to each other. So what do you say? I just can't say no to you. Huh, I thought so. Is that so? Yep, I knew you will agree. I decided to leave it without a comment. Husky? Yes. You have a choice. Now you have a choice. Do you want to marry her? Okay. Just remember, you can only marry one of us. Otherwise it would be ridiculous, don't you think? Okay. I don't know. I want to save this to Monica because it will be the hardest one since she's stuck in the fucking game. But also do it with Natsuki would be a giant help. But I already know what I have to do. I'll save it to Monica. I have a feeling that that's the best option I can make now. So I'll leave it to her. I'm happy that you are my girlfriend. I am happy that you are my girlfriend. I hope we will remain a couple forever. I don't know. There is still college ahead of us. That doesn't mean that we will have to break up, does it? Of course it doesn't, dummy. Love you. Me too. We kiss passionately. You did it. Yes, indeed. You saved Natsuki. You will live together as long as you can as a couple. Congratulations. Thank you for helping me through this. We saved 3 goals already. 1 more is left. That's me. It's really sad to be picked at last. Scott will be trying to stop you from saving me, but we will take him down too. See you soon. I'm sorry I have to pick you last, but it's not like I have another choice. Well, guys, I'll leave this episode here, but I'll do an episode right away, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and well, see you on the next episode. See you on the flip side. Goodbye, pals.